How happy are you with the season overall? Are you disappointed perhaps that we didn't do so well? Are you happy we managed to stay up, or somewhere in between?
I think the time that I came into the club, all seemed a bit doom and gloom. I was just happy to be invited along to training and whatnot. We won a few games in a row, and like I'd obviously looked at the league, but I didn't realise where the club were really. So I think the fact that we stayed up, I think, is a massive achievement.
Sure. So you came in, you played trial games in, was it January? You were playing as a trialist?
I think I played in November, and then with the call-offs. Yeah.
So what? I mean, had you been anywhere before that at the start of the season?
I was at Albion Rovers, and then I was at Annan for a while, and it didn't work out there due to work commitments and whatnot. And then Alan had phoned me and asked me to come in and train for a while, played a few games, and we took it from there.
Yeah. I think it's quite good that your arrival at the club sort of coincides with the turnaround, really.
Yeah.
So you're in a sort of unique position that you didn't really go through the bad patch as much.
I know, because we were sort of, a couple of the boys had mentioned that, like, you know, we hadn't won for a few games and whatnot, and I was oblivious to this. So I just sort of came in and thought, you know, I've got to give them all to try and win a deal. Yeah. And like I say, so, you know, we managed to win a few games and get a wee run together, which was quite good.
So was it difficult to come in, you know, when obviously everybody's morale's down, and sort of break your way into a team, or do you think it gave you more of an opportunity to prove yourself?
Well, I kind of knew a couple of the boys already. I'd played with them previously, and then I'd sort of been thrown into the first team, which I hadn't really expected, to be honest. And I knew that if I had a chance, I just had to grasp it. And I got lucky, managed to score a few goals and whatnot, and we just sort of took it from there. It was good.
Quite quickly become a fan favourite.
Well, I don't like the sound of that, but I'll take it.
So obviously you've come into a team that's quite a sort of young team.
Do
you think that makes a difference to the sort of style of the team?
I think the tempo that we play at, like, we've got a really good blend. I think a lot of, like, the big teams always have a blend of experience and youth, and you know, the gaffer tries to sort of mix a few young boys in and stuff, and I mean, that's brilliant. Like, as a young boy, you can't beat sort of playing in the second division, third division, or whatever it is, and you know, it's good to sort of go out there and play games and, like, obviously win. And when we were winning, sort of bring a few more boys on, and we've got a fantastic setup, like, at that level, with Nicky Devlin going on, representing Scotland, going on to Motherwell, and you know, the future's bright. The future looks good.
So, I mean, do you have any solid plans for next season yourself yet?
I think we're all coming in next week to speak to the manager, but you know, I'd be more than happy to stay here. I've loved every minute I've been here, and you know, the manager's taken a chance on me at that time, and I'm more than happy to repay him.
So you said obviously you spent time with Albion Rovers. Had you played against Dumbarton much?
Yeah, like during the sort of when Dumbarton were in the third division, I think we'd played a few times, and we're good pals with Ben Gordon off the field. So I played against him a couple of times, and it was always good crack. We were always trying to get one up on each other. So
when you came here, did you kind of know what to expect? Kind of knew how the place was?
Yeah, so I'd spoken to Ben, like Alan had invited me in training, and I said to Ben, and he'd sort of ask him for a bit of advice and whatnot, and he was really good with that. And then, like I say, there was a couple of other boys I knew as well, so as soon as I came in, the boys are brilliant. It's a really good team spirit, like you'll see tonight, and it's a really good laugh, and we all got on really well, so yeah, it's brilliant.